Renting with Strategy: How to Stay Mobile and Build Power Without a Mortgage. Welcome back. I'm Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and this is The Debt is Binding Magic, the series. Let's talk about the lie you've been told your whole life: that renting is throwing money away. That if you don't buy a home and get a mortgage, you're wasting your income and missing out on wealth. This belief is not only outdated, it's a trap. Because for many people, renting is the smartest, most sovereign move they can make. And when done with strategy, it can give you more flexibility, more cash flow, and more control than a 30-year mortgage ever could. Here's the truth. Owning a home through a mortgage is not automatic wealth. It's a long-term debt contract with obligations, interest, and penalties for deviation. You're locked into a location, locked into a payment structure, and often stuck with responsibilities that drain your time and energy. If you need to move, pivot, or reduce your expenses quickly, you can't. The house controls you. Renting, on the other hand, keeps you agile. You can respond to opportunities. You can move cities, shift business models, or cut costs without begging a bank to let you out of a 30-year trap. If you're in a season of building a brand, a digital business, or your energetic capacity, flexibility is more valuable than square footage. So why does the system push homeownership so hard? Because mortgages are one of the most profitable forms of debt. They're long, they're stable. They tie you to a lifetime of interest payments, insurance requirements, property taxes, and emotional attachment to an asset you don't fully control. It's not about your stability, it's about theirs. That's why they shame renters. They want you to believe you're less than if you don't buy. But here's the shift. Renting is not weakness when it's strategic. It becomes a power move when you understand what you're preserving: your liquidity, your mobility, and your optionality. Let's talk about liquidity first. When you rent, your money stays liquid. You're not tying up a down payment, home maintenance costs, or emergency repairs into a non-liquid asset. That means your money is available for investments, for pivoting your business, for relocation, or for building cash flow assets like digital products, content, or skill-based services. You can move quickly. That agility is wealth. Now mobility. Renting lets you move with your intuition. You're not stuck in a city that no longer serves you. You're not committed to a long commute, a bad neighborhood, or an environment that doesn't match your next level. You can upgrade your life without waiting for a housing market to agree. And optionality. You don't have to keep up a false image. You don't have to pretend your house is building equity when the market is flat or declining. You don't have to sacrifice your creativity, your peace, or your health to make a mortgage payment every month, just because it makes you feel like an adult. True adulthood is strategic alignment, not debt. So how do you rent with power? First, know your numbers. Don't rent out of desperation. Rent with clarity. Understand your budget. Understand your goals. Know why you're renting. Is it to preserve capital, reduce stress, launch your business, create travel freedom? Get clear and stay anchored in that decision. Second, negotiate where you can. Many landlords offer incentives for upfront payment, long-term contracts, or property maintenance. If you're a respectful, stable tenant, you have more leverage than you think. Use it. Third, upgrade your space intentionally. You don't need to own something to love it. Make your rented space feel sacred. That sends a signal to your nervous system that you're safe, grounded, and in control, not waiting for some imagined future to feel whole. Fourth, redirect the money you're not spending on ownership into income-producing assets. You may not have a mortgage, but you can be paying yourself. That might mean investing in tools to grow your brand, buying digital skills training, saving toward land or property you'll own outright, or putting cash into a business that scales. Let's make something clear. There's no spiritual virtue in owning a house you can't afford, and there's no shame in renting if your money, energy, and life are aligned. You're not falling behind. You're actually refusing to be trapped. That's freedom. Welcome back. I'm Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and this is the Manifestation series, where we don't just talk about manifesting, we master it. Because let's be honest, manifestation has been watered down, reduced to vague quotes, mood boards, and empty promises. But you didn't come here to wish. You came here to build a reality that hits different. A reality that responds to your frequency, your language, your alignment, and your decision to stop playing small. This series is not fluff. It's physics, frequency, and fierce creative power. Inside the Manifestation series, you're going to learn how to collapse timelines, shift identities, and speak worlds into existence, just like the greatest minds in history. This isn't just about being positive. This is about being powerful. Here's what you unlock inside. Vision to Reality, the Vision Board course. You've heard about vision boards, but you've never done them like this. This is a full energetic ritual, a precision-coded map for your subconscious, designed to bridge image, frequency, and strategy. It's not arts and crafts. It's blueprinting your future in visual form and turning it into matter. Time, quantum timelines, and why time isn't real. Manifestation doesn't take time. It takes alignment. In this module, I'll show you how time is just a mirror of energy and how to collapse timelines using choice, clarity, and vibration. Past, present, future, they're happening now. And when you know how to navigate time quantum style, You stop waiting and start receiving. Quantum jumping. Instantly up level. Your next level life isn't years away. It's one decision away. In this training, you'll learn how to quantum jump, how to shift into a version of you that already has what you desire. This isn't fantasy. It's how high-performance creators, athletes, and spiritual masters leap beyond limits. Jump now. Land in power. Every word. The power of affirmations and spoken language. Words build worlds. In this course, I show you how to use affirmations like spell work, not just repeating empty mantras, but speaking with vibration, intention, and spiritual force. If you've ever felt like affirmations don't work, this will change everything. You'll learn to command your field, not just request from it. The greats, learning from the most exceptional minds in history. We're not the first to master this. In this legendary module, we decode the techniques, habits, and quantum genius of the world's most powerful manifestors, from ancient sages to modern icons. You'll learn how to think like the greats, move like the greats, and manifest like the greats. This isn't another feel-good series. This is a spiritual weapon, disguised as a manifestation course. It's made for leaders, cycle breakers, visionaries, and soul builders. You don't need another wish list. You need a system that teaches you how to bend reality. This is that system. So if you're ready to stop playing with potential and start creating results, welcome to your next level. The manifestation series is open now. You know what to do. Let's build what they said was impossible and make it inevitable.